Hello everyone, my name is Aditya and today I'm going to discuss the migration process from 2010 to 2013 and 2013 to 2015, and we'll be covering some of the information about 2015 and 2019 as well. So let's start, and before we start, let me remind you that please do not forget to subscribe the channel, comment section, so I can learn and improve. Thank you. So let's go ahead and talk about the agenda for today. So the agenda is to learn, as I said, to know more about 2010, 2013 and 2015 simultaneously, and some basic prerequisites, what are the requirement and how we can prepare and make sure that we are doing the stuff necessary to make to migrate over to next version of Skype or Lync. So the migration process for Lync 2010 to SFB 15 looks like it's like side-by-side migration you'll be doing. The point is, I have seen people saying that Lync 2010 to 2015 migration is not possible, and they will have to migrate to 2013 and then 2015. So let me tell you that as per Microsoft recommendation, it is possible and you can do it. You can simply do these side-by-side migration from Lync 2010 to Lync 2015. However, for that you will have to make sure that any component that has already been moved to Lync 2013 or you have already tried to migrate some of the users to Lync 2013, then it is not possible. Then you will have to roll back everything back to Lync 2010, and once it is rolled back, then only you'll be able to migrate to 2015 directly. Otherwise you will have to go through 2013, and ideally it's a recommended situation, because if you actually move into 2013, then you will have in place upgrade, and in place upgrade will be taking care of everything. So that's actually a recommended scenario. Before you actually move to 2013, coexistence testing is like you have to make sure that you are validating everything before you actually start moving the production user to the 2015 or 2013 in case of 2010 migration. Because if you will move the users and you have not validated, then there are going to be some serious trouble, and you might not notice them probably in one day or two, but once they repeat, users start complaining, it is not going to be very good for the admin. So be careful on that. First upgrade Lync 2013 to 2013, and then using in place upgrade we can do the 2015. That's what I talked about. Now let's go ahead and discuss that these are the documentation that you can follow, and probably that will help you to get this done. Now let me go ahead and point some of the important the prerequisites and the points to migrate over to 2015 from Lync 2013. Why it is important, because most of the organization will be using 2013 by now, if not all, because 2013 is legacy server and not supported very much. So you will be using for sure Lync 2013 or 2015. So if you are in 2013 and you are planning to migrate over to 2015 or to the cloud, this is the best place, and I am going to talk about some prerequisites and everything. So there are two types of upgrade or migration available. One is swing upgrade and another is in place upgrade. Swing upgrade is nothing but the same as the side-by-side upgrade. You will be creating and building a new server, you'll be doing the coexistent mode, you're making sure that everything is up and ready, and then you migrate over to 2015 or 2019, whatever you're migrating. Now if you will do the swing upgrade, what is not going to be beneficial is that you will not be able to move users directly. You will have to move users one by one, and you will require a lot of efforts. Probably, I mean, you can use some PowerShell command, but still there will be a lot of things that you will have to do. Yeah, the call park services configuration will require again CMS movement, will require conference directory. You'll have to move. You will have to move the configure trusted application and unified messaging, and a lot of many things. But what is beneficial? Why you should do the Swing upgrade? Because if you're using the older version of operating system and you want to get a new one, probably 2012 R2 or 2016 R2 or 2016, then you will be doing this Swing update, because if you do in place upgrade, this the in place upgrade is not going to update or upgrade your operating system. So that is going to be the best option. Now if we talk about the prerequisites, so there are some prerequisites that you can follow. The prerequisites include that you do not require a new SFB server in case you're doing the in place upgrade. It will take care of everything because it's one-click solution. It will do certificate backup and install server components, upgrade local database, and it will all install Skype for Business 2015 server rules. In place upgrade allow you to use some same hardware, so you don't have to worry about the hardware and purchasing and deploying the hardware part. So it is going to be very easy. The other thing is that in place upgrade does not support high availability and disaster recovery for Skype for Business server. I'll talk about that in a moment. So also mixed pools are not supported, because that being said, the mixed pools are like once in one pool you have 2013 and you want to have 2015 as well on a different server, so that is not supported. Coexistence is supported in SFB, but tri-existence is not. So coexistence is like you can have SFB server with 2013 but not with 2010 as well. If you're using SBA and SBS associated with the front-end pool, then you need to make sure that those SBA and SBS are not part of the topology when you're doing the in-place upgrade. Otherwise we are going to have some trouble, and that will not be a smooth migration. So you need to remove them, and you can add them once the migration is successfully and publish the topology. Lync room system is not supported in Skype for Business, so you need to uninstall it, and once it is moved over to 2015, you can go ahead and install the Skype for Business room system. If you have paired pools, do not unpair them, because paired pool during upgrade is supported, so there is not going to be much trouble. A method of upgrade. So in place upgrade will have a couple of methods. One of the method will be moving users through move user method, and the second is offline method. The major difference will be like the use availability of the services. So offline method, you will require some downtime. You will not be able to do it without the downtime. This is done when you have only one of this, one front-end, one standard edition server, or only one pool. In that scenario, you will be using offline method because you really do not have any choice. In that case, as I said, it will require some downtime, and downtime will be of probably 2 hours, 3 hours, depending on the whatever configuration and load you have. Once you start the upgrade to a server pool, you must complete the upgrade of the entire pool. You cannot just keep one server in 2013 and one server in 2015. Other thing is that once you are done upgrading the one pool, it is recommended to do the second pool upgrade almost immediately. The reason is because as I said before, that high availability and disaster recovery will not be available. The point is that if you are actually in 2013 and in one of the pool is on 2015, so pool pairing is not supported between different versions of Skype or Lync. So you need to make sure that as soon as you're done, you are doing the upgrade for the other pool as well. A move user method, simply said, you don't require any downtime, so So in this, what you'll do is that you'll simply go ahead and move all the users to the next available pool, or accommodate all the users to the next available pool. And once all the users has been moved over to the next pool, you'll go ahead and move or migrate, or rather upgrade the existing pool and the servers in it. And once done, you will move the users back. So it's very easy to follow. Other options are when you are upgrading a pair pool, you and 2013, and you want to upgrade both pools to Skype Business Server 2015. As I said, you make sure that after first pool is upgraded, this, do the second pool upgrade almost immediately. There are other options that you can do, what are going to be the upgrade orders. So upgrade orders, the recommended is that you first do front end, then mediation if it is not co-located, and the edge server, and in the at the end the CMS. But if you do not have the edge server, then you can simply go and do the front end and front end to CMS. It works like inside to the outside. So internal topology, internal servers and topology, and then external. There are some documents that you can follow. The documents include some of the information. I'll be sharing these documents on the description, so you can go ahead and follow. Next is going to be some information about Skype for Business 2019, 2015 to 2019. Once you have already moved to 2015 and everything is working, and you want to use 2019 probably, or maybe you already have 2015 and you want to use 2019, because Microsoft has released 2019 for a while now. So for that reason, you'll be doing SFB, SFB 2015 to 2019 migration. But what I believe is that 2015 does work fine as of now. We have a lot of support going to be, a lot of time when the support is going to be available. And 2019 does offer some of the great features, but in those great features are only available when you are using, or you are in hybrid setup. And not only, but yeah, those features does work better when you are actually in a hybrid configuration. So if we talk about the migration process, it's the same. We do not have in place upgrade in 2015 to 2019. It will be the same, like swing migration or side-by-side migration. So you'll be deploying 2019 on the other server, and then you'll be doing the you'll be migrating all the services and users to 2019. You need to keep in mind that you will be making sure that you are doing the testing before you do the migrate in production, to avoid any sort of conflicts or downtime for the users. What we are going to talk about next is that what was in 2015 available and what is not available in 2019 onwards. So in 2015 you had SQL mirroring option, where you had a backup or for SQL database, and that is not available anymore in 2019. So that is deprecated. XMPP gateways and proxies. So XMPP server itself and gateways has been deprecated. 2019 does not support it, or in fact does not have it. Persistent chat server is not there. Interop mode can provide you pchat for 2019 user with a 2015 front end, but persistent chat server is not there in 2019. In place upgrade is no longer available. You must migrate side by side. And mobility service, the MCX MCX IIS, you had a virtual directory called MCX, that is not going to be available. So everything will be taken care by UCWA, and this will be working better instead of legacy mobile client using MCX. Integration with Exchange Online is not available anymore with 2019, so Exchange Online has been replaced by cloud voicemail, so that is not going to work. If you are using if you want to use Exchange on-premise unified messaging, you can use it, but you need to make sure that your Exchange server is using Exchange Server 2013 or 2016. If you are in Exchange Server 2019, then it is not going to be supported. Lync Exchange Server 2019 in fact does not have unified messaging, so you only have unified messaging with the 2019 Skype for Business Server and 2013 and 2016 Skype Exchange Server on-premise, and in online it's cloud voicemail. Now if we go ahead and talk about what exactly has been removed, so in 2015 we have what has been added. We have added some of the features, that is like cloud voicemail as I discussed. Cloud auto attendant is the same, it actually lets you call the auto attendant and it will play some auto greetings and messages, and it will while you're waiting on the queue. The migration to Teams has been simplified in 2019, so you have some commands. You can simply run the commands and you'll be able to migrate to Teams. It has been simplified. The users with his meeting and contacts will be moved to Teams only. The feature will be available for Skype for Business Server 2019, and with Skype for Business Server 2015 you need to have CU8 and above to be able to get this smooth process of migration to Teams. The other option which is available is Call Data Connector. Call Data Connector is one of the big and best service of Microsoft they have introduced. Back in time there used to be a lot of pain for the administrator to manage or monitor the voice quality issues and voice problems. So that was introduced in 2019, and with you have one stop solution. You can just go to one dashboard, and from that dashboard you can manage everything. It's very smooth and very easy process now. So I'll be sharing these documents, and you can follow these documents again. Do let me know if you have any question on the topics that we have discussed, and if you want more information on that, I would be happy to share that. Do not forget to subscribe, and do share the update or the comments actually. Thank you.